Okay, now we can add and subtract fractions with variables by using that method from the previous video of getting a common denominator. So this is part A, and I believe it's part D from that second last question on the back of the page, about halfway down the page. So the first thing you want to do is you want to compare your denominators and see how you can make them be the same. So we'll notice that the denominator on the left is short 1x. So we're going to put that on the top and the bottom. So we're not changing the fraction overall, but then we're going to have a common denominator of x squared. So you'll notice if we simplify, we get 3x over x squared plus 2 over x squared, and now we can put our fractions together. So we have one denominator of x squared, and we have 3x plus 2 in the numerator. Because one is an x term and the 2 is just a constant, we can't actually add them together. That is our final answer. It looks very strange, not as simplified as you might expect, but that's all we're looking for is one fraction with one denominator. So if we look at the other example where we're subtracting, subtracting is no different than adding. You still need this common denominator to make it work. So you compare. You notice they both have x's already. It's just the coefficients that don't match. So 4 and 3, we can do a common denominator of 12. So we're going to multiply this side by 3, and we're going to multiply this side by 4 in order to have a common denominator of 12x. So you simplify the first fraction first. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 4 is 12. And the x just sticks along. The other fraction, 4 times 1 is 4. And then 3 times 4 is 12. And the x just sticks with the 12. And now we have a common denominator. Now we can actually subtract my numerators. So I've got 9 minus 4 is 5, and the denominator doesn't change. So our final answer is 5 over 12x.